Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's devotion for February 16th. Today's devotion is titled The Mouse That Roared. This was actually supposed to be yesterday's devotion, but for some reason I had done today's yesterday. So we're just flipping them a little bit. The Bible reading is from Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 to 11. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted there by the devil. For 40 days and 40 nights he fasted and became very hungry. During that time the devil came and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become loaves of bread." But Jesus told him, "No, the scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city, Jerusalem, to the highest point of the temple, and said, "If you are the Son of God, jump off. For the scriptures say, he will order his angels to protect you, and they will hold you up with their hands so you won't even hurt your foot on a stone." Jesus responded, "The scriptures also say, you must not test the Lord your God." Next the devil took him to the peak of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. "I will give it all to you," he said, "if you will kneel down and worship me." "Get out of here, Satan," Jesus told him, "for the scriptures say, you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him." Then the devil went away, and angels came and took care of Jesus. Several years ago, my sons and I spent a few days camping in the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness in northern Idaho. It's grizzly bear habitat, but we carried bear spray, kept our campsites clean, and anticipated no major grizzly encounters. One evening in the middle of the night, I heard Randy scramble around trying to get out of his sleeping bag. I grabbed my flashlight and turned it on, expecting to see him in the clutches of an enraged grizzly. There, sitting upright on its haunches and waving its paws in the air, was a field mouse about 4 inches tall. It had Randy's cap firmly clenched in its teeth. The little creature had tugged and tugged until it pulled Randy's cap from his head. As I laughed, the mouse dropped the cap and scampered away. We crawled back into our sleeping bags. I, however, fully adrenalized, couldn't get back to sleep and thought about another predator, the devil. Consider Satan's temptation of Jesus. He countered his enticements with scriptures. With each answer, Jesus reminded himself that God had spoken on this issue and therefore he wouldn't disobey. This caused the devil to flee. Although Satan wants to devour us, it's good to remember that he's a created being like that little rodent. John said, "The one who is in us is greater than the one who is in the world." What are your greatest temptations? What does God say about these issues, and how might you use that when you're tempted? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.